Hi everyone, welcome to our channel. And if you are visiting my channel for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe my channel. And I hope everyone have watched this part 1, and in this video we are going to discuss only about part 2, that is example problem solving using IS 10262. Okay, let's start the video. And in this example, the stipulations for proportions and test data are given in the problem, but actually at the site we have to find the test data for materials and for these materials. Okay, let us discuss now. Here the grade designation is given M40, so we have to mix for M40, and type of cement is 43 grade, and type of mineral admixture is fly ash, and maximum nominal size of aggregate is 20 mm, and also minimum cement content is 320, and also water cement ratio is 0.45, and workability here is 100 mm. So exposure conditions is severe, and method of concrete placing is pumping, degree of supervision good, type of aggregate crushed angular aggregate, maximum cement content that is 450, chemical admixture type super plasticizer. And next, test data for materials. So cement here used is OPC 43 grade. Okay, and next, the specific gravity of cement is 3.15. so fly ash is IS 3812. According to 3812 we have to specify for fly ash. Next, chemical admixtures, that is super plasticizers. Next, specific gravity of coarse aggregate and fine aggregate is 2.74. next, water absorptions are given, and next, free moisture content is nil. And also in sieve analysis we have to remember here fine aggregate is given at the zone 1. By sieve analysis we will find the zones of fine aggregates. Okay, now the step 1 and step 2 are clear. Next we go to step 3. In the step 3 we find a target strength. So what is the target strength? It is the strength we are achieving after 28 days. Okay, so there will be a standard deviation for every concrete we are placing. It changes with the time. So the standard deviation for concrete mixers are given in the table. So for M40 it is 5. Okay, we have to take here target strength is 40 plus 1.65 into 5, so we got 48.25, which is greater than the 40. So we can proceed the following procedure. Okay, here in the step 4, selection of water content is important. So from table 5 I have given here the table 5. It is from IS 456. Okay, for severe exposure conditions, see here, for severe exposure conditions the maximum water content is 0.45. Okay, so we have to select the water cement ratio which is less than the 0.45. so I have taken here 0.4. okay, it is okay. And next, in the step 5, selection of water content is taken from the table 2. Okay, this is table 2 which is given in the IS 10262. okay, in that nominal size is 20 mm given in the problem. So for 20 mm aggregate we have to take 186 kg of water and 186 liters. Okay, this 186 liters is only for 25 to 50 mm of slump, but here we are going to make 100 mm slump. What is the slump meaning? You know, we will do slump test for workability. So slump test 100 means it is a good workable concrete. So based on workability we decide the slump range. Okay, for 100 mm slump 6% has to be added according to IS 10262. Okay, now the concrete estimated was 186 plus 6 by 100 into 186, will get 197 liters. Okay, in the case 2, here also we use the super plasticizer for concrete. So for using super plasticizer, according to 10262, the water content is reduced to 30%. So based on trials, according to IS code, 29% of volume is reduced. This is based on experience. Okay, we take 197 into 0.71 means 29% reduced. 100 minus 29, that is 71. So 0.71, 197 into 0.71, we get 140 liters. Means 140 liters of water is used in the concrete mix. Okay, we understand up to step 5. This is very simple. Don't take like steps are huge, so this is very hard. No, it is very simple, and I am going to explain in a simple way. Okay, and in the next step 6, calculation of cement and fly ash content. Now in this example we used fly ash also, so we have to find fly ash content also. So we know water cement ratio is 0.4, so water by cement equal to 0.4. So water content is 140 and cement equal to 0.4. So cement content, cement means cementitious material here, total cement plus fly ash. Okay, 140 by 0.4, that is 350 kg per meter cube. From table 5 IS 456, which here is given, so the minimum cement we have to use is 320 for severe, so we are using here 350, so it is okay. Next, after this step, see here, proportions having fly ash, we have to follow these steps. So decide the percentage of fly ash first. So we have selected here 30% and cement is 70%. Then we have to increase the cementitious material volume. So I have here taking 10% increasing. So here cementitious material equal to 350. Total cementitious material is increased to 10%. I am changing. Okay, 385 kg per meter cube I will get. So water content is 140. So definitely water cement ratio will be changed. So new water cement ratio is 140 by 385, that is 0.364. So changed water cement ratio we have to take further steps. Next, fly ash is, we already assumed 30%. So 385 is the total cementitious material. So here 385 is multiplied with 30%, we'll get 115, and cement 385 total minus 115, we get 270. So here we are saving approximately 80 kgs of cement. Okay, 80 kgs of cement we are saving, and instead we are using fly ash. So it is very economical, right? So that's what we are doing in this mix. Okay, we are going to next step, that is volume of coarse aggregate and fine aggregate. So from table 3, it is given in the IS 10262, 20 mm size of aggregates and given zone 1. So for this we have, for 0.5 water cement ratio, the volume of coarse aggregate is 0.6. You can see here. Okay, 0.6. So we have already also have a condition, the decrease in 0.1 of water cement ratio results in increasing of 0.02 of volume of aggregates. So here increased in the volume of coarse aggregate is 0.62. Okay, also given pumpable concrete. Okay, pumpable concrete means the volume is reduced by 10%. So volume of coarse aggregate is now become 0.62 into 10% is reduced, right? So we multiply by 0.9. So 0.56 is the original volume now. Next, fine aggregate is total minus coarse aggregate, right? So fine aggregate is 0.44. Okay, next in the step right, we are going to discuss mix calculations. So mix calculations per unit volume. Okay, remember unit volume. So volume of concrete, total concrete is 1 meter cube, and volume of cement is mass of cement by specific gravity of cement into 1 by 1000. So here mass of cement is, in the previous step we found 270 by 3.15 multiplied by 1 by 1000. 1 by 1000 is for 1 meter cube concrete we are finding, so 270 by 3.15 into 1 by 1000. We get 0.086. Okay. Next, volume of fly ash. Mass of fly ash by specific gravity of fly ash into 1 by 1000. So 115 by 1 into 1 by 1000. Okay. This is 0.052. Volume of water. Mass of water by specific gravity of water into 1 by 1000. So 140 by 1 into 1 by 1000, that is 0.140. This is volume of water. Next, volume of admixtures. Means admixtures we have added, right? So 2% by mass of cementitious material. This we have to remember. 2% we have to take the mass. So 2 by 100 into 385 by 1.145 is the specific gravity into 1 by 1000, that is 0.007. Next, volume of all aggregates is the total minus these remaining. So A minus B plus C plus D plus E. So we'll get 0.715. So mass of coarse aggregate is we have a formula. F into F is, this is the ratio, F into volume of coarse aggregate we found in the previous step, and specific gravity of coarse aggregate into 1000. So for 1000 meter cube, so that's why into 1000. So we'll get 1097 kg. Similar way we have to find for mass of fine aggregate, that is F into volume of fine aggregate into specific gravity of fine aggregate into 1000. We'll get 862 kgs. Okay, in the next step, the mix proportions are generally we write like this. Okay, these mix proportions, the cement is 270, fly ash is 115, water content is 140, and fine aggregate is 862 kg, coarse aggregate is 1097, chemical admixtures is 7.7, water cement ratio is 0.364. So this is step 9. We have to write in mix proportions. In the step 10, the slump shall be measured and the water content and dosage of admixtures shall be achieved for achieving required slump. If we want to change the slump, means workability, we have to change the admixtures or water cement ratio, anything. So we'll get to the mix proportions. Okay, in the step 11, here we can see variation of plus or minus 10 percentage of water cement ratio in step 10 shall be carried out, and a graph between water cement ratios and their corresponding strength shall be plotted to work out with mixed proportions for the given target strength for field trials. However, durability requirement shall be met, means we have to change plus or minus 10% of water cement ratio, and then we have to find mixed proportions. So from these mixed proportions we have to come to the conclusion which is economical, which is durable, and these will be satisfied. Okay, next, this is the example which is given, that is design mix for M20 and M40 I have given here. These are the trial mixes. Okay, this is just an example. Thank you for watching the video, and if you like our video, please give a thumbs up, and please don't forget to subscribe my channel.